Hello, I'm Sven and I'm 15 years old, and this documentary is about Canada and the Canadian lifestyle. You're going to see multiple views about Canada, and it also includes an interview with my grandfather and an interview with his niece from Canada. But to give some explanation about how I have family in Canada, I'll let my grandfather and niece introduce themselves first.
Hello, I'm Henk. I'm 75 years old, and my father was a Canadian soldier, and he was ook with the liberation of Netherlands in 1945. And in the summer of 1945, when the war was over, he met my mother. And when he went back to Canada, my mother was pregnant, and almost a year later I was born. I never knew where my father was, because my mother had only his first name, and it was Bill, and no second name, no address, no photo, nothing. And my real father never knew. He had a son in the Netherlands. I was searching for over more than 50 years, and through a DNA test I found my family 3 years ago now. And I was already once with my family, 2 sisters and a brother, in New Glasgow, in the province of Nova Scotia. And there I met my family for 2 years. And now again, I am visiting my family again next week. Also, I'm learning a little about Canada, and I hope it will be more and more.
And now my niece will introduce herself.
Okay. Hi from Canada. My name is Michaela Taylor, and I'm going to do a little interview for you guys. I'm a teacher here in Canada. I teach grade 5 and 6.
You now know the backstory about my family in Canada. I want to take a closer look at the lifestyle over there. Is the life in Canada much different compared to the Netherlands?
I think the life is more relaxed than in the Netherlands. We are hurry up, and we have to show time and our points we have to make. But in Canada, everyone is very nice for you, especially when they see you are a stranger or you are not from the same town. They always ask you, "Can I help you? Can I bring you away with the car, or can I help you otherwise?" Everyone is very kind there and very relaxed. That's the big difference.
Are there any Canadian habits you had to get used to?
Yeah. Canadians are special people. They're open and friendly, but when they're gonna eat in a restaurant, they don't eat with 2 hands above the table. One hand is below, and the other hand is only to pick up the food in your mouth. Hop, hop, hop. And when they're ready, they don't need a paper to clean up your mouth. They make pop. I'm ready, and then they are ready to make it. Another way of live is that they all drink beer, but not from a glass, only from the bottle. Only from the bottle. Hop, 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 hop. Clock, clock, clock. Never from a glass. All the people are drinking from the bottle. Another point of view is that in the traffic, that's special, when you are riding in the car and you are nearing a crossroad, you always have to stop. If you are from the right side, you always stop, because the car who is at first at the cross, they have to go first, and then later you have to speed up your own car. Very special, and you have to be attention, otherwise you have an accident. Always the first car who is entering the crossroad is the car who has the first position. That are some special things otherwise than in Europe.
Michaela, are there any special habits in Nova Scotia, the province you live in?
So here in Nova Scotia, we never lock our doors. Our front door is always opened because we've known our neighbors for a very long time. I grew up beside the same people for 15 years now, so we trust them a lot. We don't lock our doors. We know everyone we grew up around, and we know everyone on our street, so we don't lock our doors.
Also, family is really important in Canada. Michaela will tell you about the relationship she has with her family in Nova Scotia, which is a province of Canada.
Yes. So here in Nova Scotia, I believe family comes first. I'm very close with my family. I grew up within 10 minutes of all my extended family. My grandparents, both sets of my grandparents helped raise me as a child. Family is very important here in Canada. We grow up living separately from our extended family, but it is almost like we're always celebrating all holidays together, and we're very close-knit.
Many people might think that there's no difference between Canada and the United States of America, but there actually are quite a few differences. Michaela will explain the most important ones.
Okay, so here in Canada, we have a totally different government system as the Americans. I believe Canada is more welcoming to outsiders. Canada actually has more breaks at work and more vacation time for that family time than America does. Canada has two major languages. It's French and English. The US does not have that, or America does not have that. Canadians have free health care. In America, they pay for their health care. Higher education is more important in Canada, and universities are cheaper in Canada to go to higher your education. We in Canada use the metric system for measurement and speed. And our money, we have rainbow plastic money, and the United States has green paper money.
This was the documentary about Canada and their culture. I hope you liked it. Also, I would like to thank my grandfather and his niece for taking part in this documentary.